You're listening to the Beyond the Prophy podcast, where we help you out of career burnout so that you can reclaim your personal freedom while pursuing your passion. I'm your host, Jasmine Haley, entrepreneur, influencer, and educator that will help empower you with our interviews, strategies, and straight talks. If you're ready to push past your comfort zone to your greatness, you have found the right podcast. Stay tuned and listen in. This Beyond the Prophy episode is partly sponsored by Young Dental Innovations. Hey, this is Jasmine. We are here at the Hinman, and I've got a special guest. Everyone is special that shows up on my podcast.
Yeah, we are.
But I've got an extra special guest here today. This is Carlos Rodgriguez, the king of comedy, RDH. Where's your card here?
Dentistry's king of comedy.
King of comedy.
It's more niche.
Exactly.
I'm not going up against Chappelle, you know. But Dr. Jones, I'm funnier than he is, okay?
Man, I'm so happy to see you.
Same here.
I'm just like, the last time we saw each other was at RDH on the One Roof? Yes, August.
Yeah, last summer.
You've been doing some big stuff.
I'm trying.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
And you've got a great podcast with Sandy Lee.
Yes, Off Your Flosser.
Off Your Flosser. Y'all are crazy, though.
It's the not serious, very not serious dental podcast. We just finished playing a game of Battleship. It took about 5 weeks. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Like adults, okay?
Listen, those lighthearted RDHs, I just got admitted recently, and I'm like, these ladies are crazy, and I love it.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah. Well,
but you know what? It's
a
real.
Good balance.
It's reality.
That's all I'm
reality.
saying. It is.
It's what we want to say.
Right.
But we can't say it because, I'm so used to the polished, uber political, professional side of art, being in dental hygiene. I haven't been able to let loose and show some of the stuff that you guys have shown on there.
Sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to kick off the shoes, slather some Vaseline on your face, and get down. So some of my old school inner city people know what I'm talking about.
No, he did not talk about slathering on the Vaseline. Okay, let's tell our listeners what that means.
That's a technique that when I was in high school in Jersey growing up, that when you see the young ladies putting on their sneakers and slathering Vaseline on, that means it was about to get physical.
It's about to go down.
Yeah.
And
the Vaseline, it's like a boxer. It doesn't let the punches stick or the scratches scratch. And
they pull their earrings off.
Oh no, yeah.
They pull their hair back,
It's been a while since I've seen that go down, but it's always exciting.
Right?
It's always exciting.
Man, you've got to be from the inner city. That's why you just made me laugh. I mean, that feels like home. I always feel very comfortable around you. But so what is it like for you kind of venturing out into being a professional, right? You are a professional. And then going into comedy. What is that like coming into such a conservative – we're in a conservative industry.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely an anomaly. I don't fit in. So instead of trying to fit in, I'm like, this is about as square a peg as you can get into a round hole. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if it fits, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It's interesting that we're here at the Hinman dental meeting because I've never really felt, and I'm not looking for sympathy. It is what it is. But I never really felt accepted by the dental hygiene community as a whole. I would go to different meetings and I don't fit the mold. I'm a big Puerto Rican dude, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I do the same work as you guys, and I'm pretty awesome at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being that I look kind of big and aggressive, I got to be extra nice. And not that it's a challenge for me. That's who I am naturally. And I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money, but we did have laughs for free, And I grew up watching all those old sitcoms and, just from way back, Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons, All in the Family, MASH, all the way through Seinfeld, and just I don't have time to watch TV anymore. But I love comedy because life is heavy. Life is heavy sometimes.
It sure is.
And the heavy times are coming. That stuff is coming. So why not have as much fun legally as you can, just to sort of offset all the heaviness that life is going to throw your way, that it's inevitable. Your dog gets sick. Grandma goes down. I lost a family member every year from 14, 15, and 16, skipped 17, and then we lost another one in 18. And I was like, really? Jesus,
wow.
Hit somebody else, man. You know what I mean? But you know, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
It started off with my grandma, which really wasn't a surprise because she was like 153 years old. So we were like, what are you hanging out for? I'm kidding. She wasn't that old. But that's the only way I know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? So, and then my step-parents, both my parents were divorced when they both divorced. They divorced when I was 5, and both of their spouses, they lost them. And it's heavy stuff because these people are parents to my siblings, and just my own personal stuff that I'm not going to get into because I don't want to cry in public. But
I kind of have that effect on people.
It's just
I always go deep.
And the thing is, I do stand up. I got shows tonight. I'm opening for Alonzo Bowden, at the Punchline. So you should come if you can.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask the person that I was supposed to meet today. Is it clean?
Okay.
It's a clean comedy.
It's an adult show.
Okay.
So if you're easily offended, you might want to let's just enjoy this, and let's keep it professional. Okay. I don't want you talking about me. Carlos brought me to a curse show. What is this? It's not that bad, but it is an adult show. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend and I went to one. I can't say who the person was.
Sure.
I was alarmed. It was a little too raunchy.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't funny.
Yeah. I think if you have to resort to a lot of like graphic, descriptions of things and real bad language, then where's the joke?
Yes.
What are you doing? What is that? I think if you're funny clean, then you're funny.
You're really funny.
And that's how I write all my stuff.
Yeah.
It inevitably, some of the stuff just gets weird, Like I have a bit about.
I'm already smiling because he said weird. I'm like,
the other night, my wife gets annoyed because I never turn it off, right? And the other night we're driving home from dinner and it must have just rained and it's real foggy down this road. It's like there's a park on either side of the road. And I go, man, I've never seen it that thick, the fog. What if we hit something? And she goes, don't say that. I go, what if we think it's a deer, but it's not. It turns out it's a unicorn. And she goes, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, yeah, it's dumb. That's why I said it. And I start giggling, right? And she goes, that doesn't make any sense. I go, hear me out. Unicorns are magical. If we did hit one, we would just pull it to the side of the road. He'd be so grateful he'd grant us 2 wishes. What would you do with your wish?
Oh,
and she goes,
my gosh.
I wish I had a husband that didn't believe in unicorns. That's what I wish I had, right? And I start giggling like an idiot because she's upset over an accident that didn't happen on a thing that doesn't exist. It's a non-issue. What are you mad at, And that's why we don't see eye to eye on stuff because I don't take anything serious.
But there's so many things, like, for me, people don't realize, like, I am a very intense person.
Yeah, I could, just the way you're looking at me right now. You look... You guys ever seen a jaguar perched on a limb about to jump on a little gazelle?
You're tripping now. You're tripping.
It's intense. I'm not saying you're a predator. I'm just saying it's focused. I'll say that. Is that fair?
Okay, yeah, that is.
Focused?
Focused, man. Holla at me, man. What's that from?
I don't know.
Some hip-hop song. That just came in my head.
Okay.
I'm very weird, obviously.
No,
I am weird. I am. I'm awkward. I like that. I like that term.
Awkward is my space.
So I wish that people could see the other side of me because I am very focused.
Okay.
I am an intense personality, but I love to watch very funny videos on Instagram. I love it. I love to have a good time like that. Normally, I'm the person that's sending them to my friends.
You're what?
I'm the one that's sending them to my friends.
Oh, okay,
They're not sending it to me.
You're the guy spamming everybody.
Exactly.
I can watch that silly stuff all day long too, though.
Like, have you watched Will Smith's feed on Instagram?
No.
You should.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, or one or two, but I don't follow it on a regular.
He's really funny.
Yeah, no, he's naturally the timing, and he's talented.
And also, I like a little bit of ratchet stuff, but I won't say what it is because I've got other listeners on here.
I know a couple guys that do it that have huge followings.
Yeah.
From here in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's just, I don't,
what?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. It's some of it. It's easy to be. What my point is that it's easy to be funny in a carefully crafted, written and then shot from specific angles, and that I don't want to say that's easy, but it's easier to control how it comes out. But when you're live on stage in front of people and they're looking at every expression, one wrong will throw the whole thing off.
That's a lot of pressure.
A little bit.
It's different for me presenting. When I present, I have everything planned out. I may have it in my mind, and I'm presenting like some sort of science-based information.
And you know your information.
Right.
Sure.
I've seen you work, and I'm like, I would never want to trade places with you because it's not an easy thing. So I want to give you huge props and kudos for the work that you're doing. And the fact that you have the courage enough to go up there and share your message in this form.
It's a lot of fun. What I'm trying to do is blend aspects of stand-up and comedy with a good message to deliver and make a new type of CE. Because we've all been to those courses where it's content rich but style poor, and it's. You can't stay awake, and there's nothing really grabbing your attention. It's kind of monotone. You're not going to fall asleep during my course.
Yeah.
About a month ago, Katrina Sanders, the wine genist, and I did a thing
saw that.
in Arizona, in Phoenix, and that was amazing, well-attended, and probably the most fun CE you're ever going to have with, alcohol. Plus, I do the Smiles at Sea with Elijah, and those are always a fun thing. And he always puts me on late. So after everybody's had a couple cocktails,
Great strategy, Elijah.
And it just goes hand in hand. It's different, and that's what he's like. He's a different dude. He does things. He breaks new ground, and I just want to stay in my lane. I'm not trying to do real heavy science-based.
Yeah.
I'm more of a management, teamwork, communication type thing, and so we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
He's doing a Harlem Shake up in here. He's trying to do the Harlem Shake.
Reference, from the early 2000s.
Absolutely.
So how have you been?
I've been all right. I've been very busy.
Working, I see.
Yes.
Always hustling.
Stay hustling.
You got to, though.
You have to. I can't sleep. Not literally. I sleep.
When you
I
sleep,
had to
you sleep.
Right. But I can't stop.
I feel you.
And as you said, there was something that you said that really struck me. You said you never felt like you were a round peg in a square mold or whatever you were saying. And I kind of get that. I almost feel like that, too, for myself in a lot of ways. But what I love about now and these last couple of years is that I am finding more and more hygienists, more and more dental professionals who aren't waiting to get the okay from anyone else.
Yeah,
they're breaking
forever.
the mold. There's no need to.
This is my 23rd year as a hygienist.
Wow.
30th in dentistry.
Yeah.
I started when I was 17 in the Navy.
Yeah.
And I turned 18 in boot camp. And this is all I know how to do, teeth and tell jokes and look good doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And being modest.
Right. You're so humble.
I'm confidently insecure is a new phrase I came up with, because I'm trying to. I got a custom jacket. You like, it fits.
You are sharp.
But I'm so insecure right now because this is not my normal thing. But I'm faking being comfortable.
Yeah,
you
look
good. You gotta own it. You know,
look good.
It is what it is.
I saw you walking over here. You saw how excited I was to see you.
Saw a fat head. I just shaved, so it's gleaming.
It's shining.
I know,
it's shining.
Right?
It looks good.
But, no, it's great to see you, though. And
it is.
I'm not going to keep you all day because I know you got other people in queue, hovering and ready to get in there. So,
Yeah.
anything else you need to know? Why
I
want to
ask you another question.
Whatever you want.
So what was the best professional or personal career advice you've ever received?
It's kind of like a consistent message that's been delivered by several people over the last maybe 10 years that I've been doing stand-up, and now that I'm segueing into speaking, is to be yourself, which is the hardest thing to do because people tend to overthink it. And there's somebody you idolize. You want to be Dave Chappelle, or you want to be whoever, Bill Cosby. No, well, let's not Bill Cosby.
No,
All right, scratch
that.
that. Yeah, but my point is, there's somebody that you like that made you want to do what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
And you tend to emulate their style.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know who Bill Burr is. I got a friend of mine loves Bill Burr, and it sounds like Bill Burr on stage. And it's the cadence and the tempo. And it's the hardest thing to be yourself and be authentic. Yeah. Elijah talks about that. You talk about I've done it. And I'm anything. I'm like old school unique because I graduated in 96. I was the only guy in the class.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's hard to be yourself, but you have to try to get comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
I can lose a couple pounds. Other than that, I'm totally comfortable in my skin. I got vitiligo too.
What?
Yeah, man. You never noticed that before?
No.
Yeah. I got it all over. When I'm at the beach, I look like a Puerto Rican panda. It's ridiculous. People try to feed me celery and stuff. I'm like, get that out of my face.
¿Se habla español?
Yes, I speak Spanish. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
I know, but not everyone does.
I know, but I'm first gen.
Okay,
so I grew up speaking Spanish at the house,
Arroz con pollo?
Dude, all that. I grew up eating all like legit like Puerto Rican food. I didn't know it was like, I thought it was just regular food, but no. Now I'm like, man, I can go for some rice and beans.
Can you get some rice and beans here in Atlanta?
Yeah, you can find it, but it's not mom's.
Yeah.
They don't have the herbs.
Yeah.
Cilantro is the secret.
Cilantro?
Yeah. You
all
gotta
right,
put cilantro
everyone.
in it.
Listen, the next time you guys want to reach out to Carlos, I want you to make sure you send him some cashews. And that's one of his favorite nuts. So tell them how they can reach you. Tell them how they reach you.
You can go to carlosrdh.com, and there's links to my YouTube stuff and links to the podcast there. The name of the podcast is Off Your Flosser with Carlos and Sandy Lee. Yep. And I got stuff on YouTube under What the Floss with Carlos.
King of Comedy, RDH.com.
Yeah, Dentistries.
So make sure you send him some cashews, okay?
Cashew. The adopted stepchild of the nut community.
Yes.
I know you feel differently about it.
Yes, I do.
Right.
The reason why I say that is because he doesn't like them.
They look like teeth. A little bit.
No. You've gone too far. You've gone too far, buddy.
A little bit.
It's been great having you on the show,
Always.
Carlos.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Take care.
Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the show. We value each and every one of you. Dive in deeper by visiting the show notes for this episode or listening to more episodes on beyondtheprophy.com. If you found value in the show, share with a friend and leave us a review. We will see you next time, BTP family.